Keep in mind that this isn't a very high-end laptop. The specs are more of along the lines of a sort of mid-ranged PC. It features an i5-3337U processor clocked at 1.8 GHz with a turbo mode of 2.7 GHz. It includes 4 GB of DDR3 RAM and a 500 GB hard drive. The display is a 15.6-inch display with a 1366 by 768 resolution, and it also includes a webcam. These specs aren't high-end, but for the average user these are more than enough to get them through daily tasks. On the left side of the laptop, you have a headphone jack, one USB 2.0 port, two USB 3.0 ports, an Ethernet port, HDMI port, fan grill, and an AC adapter port for charging. The front side of the laptop is mostly empty, with only an SD card slot and 4 notification LEDs for charging, disk usage, Wi-Fi, and power. On the right side of the laptop, you have a Kensington slot, DVD drive, and USB 2.0 port. It's very bare, but the DVD drive seems to take up a lot of the right side of the laptop. If you're looking for a high-performance laptop, keep looking. This laptop wasn't meant to handle very CPU-intensive tasks, but that doesn't mean that it's not able to handle them. Granted that it wasn't built specifically for these purposes, its low-voltage CPU is still able to handle HD video editing and a little bit of 3D gaming as long as you are willing to turn the settings down in order to have playable frame rates. I tested it out with Crysis, and the frame rates were a little low, but I was still able to play the game and enjoy it. This is some Crysis 2 gameplay at a 1280 by 720 resolution. You can already tell, this isn't the smoothest gameplay you would see, but keep in mind this isn't a gaming laptop either. It's using an ultra low voltage CPU and Intel's HD integrated graphics, which aren't the best, but you gotta cut it some slack. It is doing fairly well considering its specs, but if you want to do some extensive 3D gaming on this computer, don't. It's not worth it, and it's probably just going to end up killing your battery very, very fast. Now on the other hand, I don't completely rule out gaming on this laptop. MapleStory, a 2D game, runs very, very well. It's running at 60 frames per second on the maximum resolution of 1024 by 768. Now that's not a very high resolution, but this isn't a very high definition game either. So if you enjoy some 2D gaming, then maybe this laptop will work for you. Okay, now I don't want anybody to hate me here, but I have to say that I do actually like Windows 8. It's like Windows 7, but just a little bit faster. I like the touch controls, which seem to be very smooth on this laptop, and it does lack the start menu, but it's still easy to search for your applications through the built-in search feature. I do miss having the start menu, but it will be brought back in the Windows 8.1 update. I have to say that the battery on this laptop was very exceptional. Under maximum usage with the CPU clocked at 2.7 GHz, which is usually when you're rendering video or playing a 3D game, you will get around 2 to 3 hours, which isn't too bad considering the CPU's maximum performance level. With medium usage, you're able to get around 3 to 4 hours when you're just watching videos or looking at pictures or playing music. If you're doing very light tasks like word processing, you probably get a lot of battery life out of this laptop, somewhere around 4 to 5 hours, maybe more depending on how long you keep it in standby. One thing that I do want to mention about this laptop is that this computer is a huge fingerprint and dust magnet. Just looking at the top cover, it's kind of scary. It is a matte finish, but it doesn't help that it's black. The black color shows fingerprints way more than a white laptop would, and not to mention that the keyboard and mousepad do get very dirty very quickly. Keep in mind that I've only had this laptop for about a week, and you can already see how dirty this laptop has been. I haven't cleaned it, but that was mainly to show you what kind of lint, dirt, and fingerprints would be stuck on this laptop after mild usage. If you're looking for a decent laptop, this may be it. With a snappy i5 processor, ample storage, and 4 GB of RAM, which is more than enough for most daily tasks, this laptop is great. It'll run you about $455, but it's a great buy. This laptop is able to handle HD video editing, a little 3D gaming, and just about anything else that you can throw at it. While it may not be the fastest, it is still a very capable laptop. If you're looking to buy a new laptop and this video has influenced your choices, thumbs up this video. You want to purchase this laptop on Amazon, it is currently available for $455.99. If you like this video, please